Jackson Park. Located about 9 miles south of the Loop along the lakefront sits one of the city's most tranquil getaway spots, Jackson Park. It was designed in the late 1800s by renowned landscape architect Frederick Law Olmsted, the same man who designed New York's Central Park. Today, over a century later, Jackson Park endures as one of Chicago's most popular natural and historic gems. For a look at this historic place, we met up with Tim Samuelson, a resident of the area, cultural historian for the Chicago Department of Cultural Affairs, and our tour guide for the day. It's gorgeous. Tell me a little about it.
Well, actually, you've probably heard about the Great World's Columbian Exposition. This is the one place you can really get an idea of what it must have looked like in 1893. This is the former arts building at the World's Fair. The park was redone as a museum of science and industry.
Soon after the completion of the World's Columbian Exposition, the buildings were demolished, leaving only the former arts building. Other features were replicated years later, like the Republic sculpture of 1918. But a recent tale has sparked imaginations about the fair and its majestic location.
When people come to Chicago and they want me to take them around, they always say, take me to the site of the World's Fair, because there is the novel, The Devil of the White City, everybody's read. And part of the story tells of architect Daniel Burnham having to challenge the village's huge World's Fair almost virtually overnight. And so it takes place here and mentions the buildings and the site. So people come to town, they want to see where it happened.
For fans of nature, you'll find 253 reasons to come to Jackson Park. That's how many species of birds you can find here. And bird watchers flock here from all over the country. Adorned with binoculars and a field guide, Doug Anderson of the Chicago Audubon Society will show even novice bird watchers the best ways to identify and observe birds that migrate to the park. Birds like this rare Caspian tern or these barn swallows.
Birds like different kinds of habitat. And when you get a variety of different kinds of trees and shrubs and open space, as well as heavily wooded areas, that's what attracts a tremendous number of birds.
Doug leads his free tours April through December at 7 a.m. on Wednesdays and 8 a.m. on Saturdays, starting from the Darrow Bridge just south of the Museum of Science and Industry. Don't forget your binoculars. The natural landscape draws all sorts of wildlife to this oasis within an oasis, the Osaka Garden on Wooded Island. Osaka, Japan is one of Chicago's 23 sister cities. The garden grew up around the former site of the Ho-Oden Pavilion, which was built by the Japanese government for the Columbian Exposition. Enter Osaka Garden's gate. Be prepared to refresh your spirit.
Big city.
Garden isn't your typical garden either. It's for meditation and symbolism galore.
There's a wonderful arched bridge that you are supposed to zigzag over so that you have the very spirits follow you. They don't make the zigzag and you would escape from the evil spirits. So many wondrous things.
The park and Osaka Garden are open to explore daily from dawn until dusk. Not too far removed from the nature of Jackson Park is a stunning example of innovative residential architecture created just after the World's Fair.
You got the Jackson Park Highlands right there, which is a designated Chicago landmark. Really great houses. Actually, the whole housing stock. It's hard to wander around. What the neighborhoods are like, the birdnet period.
Here's how.
You can't take pictures on the train.
So the next time you want to get away, consider exploring the nature and history right here in the city, in Jackson Park.
I don't know of another place in the city, another park, you really can kind of get yourself lost. That's the best part of it. You really kind of get away from it all if you're not going very far away from downtown.